Undoubtedly, and this is the NFL on the field today, looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an against the Ravens. With that, let's get you on up to Baltimore as we welcome in our commentary team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Here's Travis Coons now ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be fielded at the 8. Oh, nice move. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete to open things up. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. That'll bring up second down. First carry for Justin Forsett. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he's got some space here. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage.
A good explosive run there sets them up with a new set of downs, and every team wants to start their game with a really nice drive. 3 and out, no one wants to see that, and they were able to avoid it after that run.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Throwing here on first down. Flacco flushed out right. Then Steve Smith hauls it in. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
First and 10 here for Flacco. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A good pickup there, a 22. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Back to the ground attack now. This is Forsett. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Fake to Allen. Here's Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target. And fourth down coming up.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance and they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I know coaches always tell us that they make decisions about these types of plays, this type of a fake, earlier in the week to take the emotion out of the deal. I don't know that that was really true here. This one felt like all of a sudden, hey, I have a feeling about it. Let's go ahead and get it, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, I know one thing. They wish they had it back.
Yeah, they certainly do, but the buck stops with the head coach on that one. He has to green light that attempt.
They'll come out in the pistol. They go play action here on first down. C.J. Mosley in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. And now, Charles, what do? You want to create some space here for your punter if you have to punt.
And hope your punter can help you out.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. Automatic first down.
Bootleg, Flacco, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. John Hughes able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Play fake to Forsett. Now Flacco. He's going to float this one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Benjamin Watson. 70 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive. Larry, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. Now the return man. This is Benny Cunningham. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And we introduce you to these starters now, and Tavon Austin, a man who really doesn't need any introduction anymore in this league.
He did it all when he's at the University of West. Return kicks, even lined up at tailback and ran for over 300 yards. All of those talents will be on display in this game.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Could be a blitzer.
Throwing on third. Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's Justin Forsett, his first carry. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Forsett again. He had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. 3rd down, Flacco from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Now the longtime Raven punter, Sam Cook, on to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. A strong running. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that
out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd. Again, they run with Gurley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss.
And made a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll try the air now with Goff. That's caught at the 3. 4 yards on the completion. And it sets up a 3rd down. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and they'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5.
That was the old bend but don't break approach, but it kept the offense out of the end zone.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. A little 360. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up. In his mind going into the game that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Flacco here on 2nd down. He'll buy some time right. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling.
It's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. They'll try and get it with Forsett. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
Back to the ground on 1st. Again Forsett. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Flacco gives to Allen. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver. Now 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in-route accompanied.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Ready, black 35. Black 35.